Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be having a mix between the daily news and the pre-match preview, because we do have some things to discuss regarding Messi's renewal with FC Barcelona, and then we're also going to be talking about the final conclusion of the Super League, something that many of us did not expect to talk about in the past 3 to 4 days, but now we are here with the final conclusion. And let me tell you, the fact that Barcelona and Real Madrid are the only two teams left within the Super League at this point, it is just something so funny to think about. But first, we are going to be talking about the Lionel Messi renewal with FC Barcelona. But before we do go further into today's daily news, I do want to talk about our sponsors for today, and that is the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app has always been recognized to be the best football app you could find on the App Store. When it does come to the hottest or the latest news that is going on in the football world, you could find all of that within the OneFootball app. And as for us Barcelona fans, all you do have to do is make an account, and then once you do make that account, you will be able to find a choice on what teams you do want to follow. So all you would need to do is turn on the push notifications for Barcelona. Then moving forward from there, you will be notified on the total amount of goals Barcelona has scored during a match day. You will also be able to see when Barcelona do start and end their matches, and then the most important one is that you will also be notified when Barcelona are currently operating a transfer or will be doing a transfer in the coming summer of 2021. All of this is going to be in the OneFootball app. So if you guys are interested, there is a link in my description. You will be able to click it. It will take you straight to the app, and then from there on, you'll be able to create your own account and then follow the teams that you do want to follow. And I would also like to thank the OneFootball app for sponsoring this video and for supporting an independent creator. But now let's get back into the video. So we do have the latest details regarding Messi. There has been many questions coming from the community asking, when are we going to hear the renewal of Lionel Messi? When could we expect to hear Messi finally put that pen on paper? There has also been recent reports stating that the father of Lionel Messi is within FC Barcelona, and then from there began speculations. But it says here, according to Helena Condis, that Messi has asked his father, who is also his agent, to not negotiate a renewal while Barcelona continues to compete for La Liga title. Then as we continue here, Messi wants to stay focused on trying to win the double without any distractions that concern his long-term future at the club. His only thinking is about the current team. And so this is something that is extremely expected coming from Messi, because we do not expect Messi to negotiate a renewal with FC Barcelona in the middle of this season, because right now Barcelona is in a very delicate situation where we have to win every game. And yes, we do know that in the Copa del Rey, Barcelona did win that title. We won that trophy, and not only did we win that trophy, but we won that trophy in style. And so ever since then, there has been positive sensations. And when it comes to having the conversation of could Barcelona actually win the domestic double, there is a lot of optimism. And let me tell you, if Barcelona actually achieve the domestic double, I do believe that Messi will be retained and that he will be renewing with FC Barcelona. And on top of that, I do think that Barcelona will go even further and say, not only are we going to renew Messi, but we are also going to be looking at this season and question, how could we get even better going on from here? And then moving on towards the Super League, right? Like I said before, in the past 36 to 48 hours, it has been something that was so unexpected, and it has been a ride when it comes to the world of football. And we were discussing on just how Barcelona could benefit from the Super League. We were talking about how Barcelona were going to earn a total of 350 million euros for only by participating within the Super League. If you were to win the Super League, you would also get another 400 plus million euros for actually winning the Super League. It was something that would be very beneficial for FC Barcelona. But in the end, when it comes to the Super League moving forward, it will no longer happen, because the only two teams that are actually left within the Super League is actually only FC Barcelona and Real Madrid, which again is very funny to talk about, because if it's only Barcelona and Real Madrid, you might as well could have just completely scratched off the Super League and just say that we're going to play against Real Madrid about 3 to 4 times every month and have a Clásico about 3 to 4 times every month. But now the question is, why is Barcelona continuing to stay within the Super League after seeing teams such as Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man City, Manchester United? Why hasn't Barcelona left the Super League yet? Well, that is only because Laporta has clearly stated that the only way we could see Barcelona leave from the Super League is by actually giving the vote towards the socios, for them to vote and say, should Barcelona continue within the Super League, yes or no? And many of us do know by now that we know, right? We know exactly what the socios are going to be voting for. and that is that they do not want to see Barcelona be anywhere near this Super League and just continue to move on in our traditional way, which is to continue to compete for the Champions League and continue to compete for La Liga. And in the end, the only thing the Super League has done in the world of football was to inform the UEFA that these clubs do need to get paid more and that there also needs to be a change of format. That is the only thing the Super League has done, was to just give the UEFA, the federation, the people who are the owners of the UEFA, a clear understanding that these clubs right now are not comfortable at where they're at. And it says here, according to Fabrizio Romano, the UEFA's plan is to change the Champions League format in 2024, but they know that maybe after this revolution, which is what happened with the Super League, they need to change something maybe within this summer or maybe in the next. The clubs and UEFA need to negotiate together and decide on the UCL, which basically means that we are going to be seeing a change within the format very, very soon. That, again, that is the only thing the Super League did to the world of football, was to change the format way sooner than expected and have the clubs get paid even better. Then we also do have Ronald Koeman, who has surprisingly given his opinion on the Super League idea, and this is what he did say, and I quote, "I agree with what Pep said about the numbers of games. Everyone talks about the Super League, Champions League, but UEFA ignores it. You have to listen to the players and the coaches. The most important thing for them is the money. I think that it is the players," which is true. The only thing that you should be focusing on is how do the players and the coaches feel about this certain competition. Because if you were to really think about it, right, when you do talk about the idea of the Super League, the owners made a decision based off this. They questioned, how could we make more money off of this competition and use these bigger clubs as leverage to bring more revenue in, and chose that idea over the question of how could we make this competition better? How could we make this league, this competition, more competitive? And that is it, right? They tried to find the solution over the wrong question. Never ever try to make a competition and question how much revenue could we get from this competition. That would never work out. But that is it, right? The Super League is completely gone. It would not move forward, and Barcelona will eventually leave this competition officially and announce it maybe on Twitter, maybe on the website, but we will see it very, very soon. And now moving on towards the pre-match preview. Barcelona will be playing against Getafe. Barcelona will also be home against Getafe, and after seeing Barcelona win against Athletic Club 4-0 in that final, Barcelona are carrying humongous momentum for the remainder of this season. And seeing how Real Madrid lost and continued to drop points in the previous match, this basically means one thing. If Barcelona win all of their games within La Liga until the end of this season, Barcelona will win La Liga. And it is that simple, right? The only thing Barcelona has to do is win these 8 remaining finals. And can you imagine that, right? The fact that Ronald Koeman is so confident and he is convinced that they could actually win a domestic double during a transitional year, during a year where Barcelona were supposed to be transitioning into a different phase. Ronald Koeman is very confident on doing that. And the fact that Koeman is confident to do so and pull off such a goal such as this is something that's going to make Ronald Koeman continue with FC Barcelona. Right now, Barcelona is in a very delicate, intense situation where many do believe Barcelona can actually pull this off. And the first step to do that would be to beat a team like Getafe. And if we were to look at Getafe and their form so far in the year of 2021, they have only achieved 3 wins. And if you were to look at their goal record, Getafe right now are averaging a total of 0.7 goals per 90 minutes, which basically means that Getafe are one of the worst teams within La Liga when it comes to producing goals every 90 minutes. And so everything does indicate that there's going to be no excuses on Barcelona trying to achieve a win against Getafe. Barcelona must win against this team. And if you were to look at the last match between Barcelona and Getafe, Getafe actually won against Barcelona 1-0 at Getafe's home. It was probably one of the most flat out games Barcelona has played. But we have to remember that in the last match that Barcelona has played, this was a Barcelona that was very slow in the transition. They played very slow. They switched the ball very slow. Griezmann was not on his form. Griezmann did miss a big chance against Getafe that could have placed Barcelona in a 1-0 lead. Frenkie de Jong was also a player that could not find his form or his position within the starting 11. And overall, it was a very unmotivated FC Barcelona. But now going into this game on Thursday night, it is a much different and reinformed FC Barcelona. And to put it quite simply, Barcelona has changed a lot. And I do think that going up against Getafe, Barcelona's lineup is going to look much different compared to the previous meetup. And that's going to be the ultimate question, is how is Ronald Koeman going to line up this FC Barcelona team against a Getafe side that has a player like Nyom, Alenia, and a player player like Cucurella. So here is going to be the predicted starting 11 that we could see Ronald Koeman place on the field. So I do assume that Barcelona are going to go for a 3-5-2, just like we did see against Athletic Club. So the three-man defensive line could be Ronald Araujo as the left center back, Gerard Piqué as the center back, Mingueza as the right center back. As for the 5 midfielders, we should expect to see Serginho Dest on the right, Alba on the left. As for the central midfielders, we could expect to see Frenkie de Jong, Busquets and Pedri, and then on top, we should expect to see Messi and Antoine Griezmann. Now, I do want to make 2 points regarding this predicted starting 11. Why are we not seeing these players gain some rest? Like, why can't we see a player like Moriba, or maybe Trincao, or Connor de la Fuente, or maybe even Martin Braithwaite? I think that the only reason why I am so convinced and confident that Ronald Koeman is going to be placing his strongest starting 11, it is because Barcelona, like I have said before, are in a very delicate situation. We do have to win against Getafe. Regardless how bad Getafe is, Barcelona must completely humiliate this team at the Camp Nou, and especially knowing that this side has taken 3 points away from us in the previous meetup. And then going on to point number 2, what about Dembele? Shouldn't Dembele start in this game against Getafe? Because in the last match, Dembele did not start. I do believe that this is going to be a game for Antoine Griezmann to gain some redemption after what we have seen in the previous match between Getafe and FC Barcelona. Griezmann has to redeem himself. Griezmann has to find goals against Getafe and bring Barcelona a total of 3 points. And just looking at how his form is currently, and especially in this year of 2021, Griezmann is a player that should be starting and could get the job done for Ronald Koeman. But that's going to be it for today's Barcelona pre-match preview and daily news. Let me know what's going to be your predicted starting 11 and your scoreline up against Getafe. I do want to remind everyone here that I am going to be making a post-match review after the match is over, so feel free to like, subscribe, comment. That's going to be it for today's Barcelona video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.